For years, I've been posting about this thing called the Rosenbauer Best, which penetrates the battery from below. But this firefighter, Randy Wade Schmitz, I believe is his name. Yes, he's an actual firefighter. And I was in this post about electric vehicle batteries and how to extinguish them. And I was always talking about this Rosenbauer Best device, which costs $37,000 or $40,000, whatever it costs. It's pretty expensive, and you penetrate the battery from below, and it sprays water into the battery, and that cools down the battery. And Rosenbauer claims that it takes anywhere from 8 to 16 minutes to extinguish this battery, and uses only 500 gallons of water. And they claim that a standard regular fire truck can hold 500 gallons of water. I don't know this. I'm not a firefighter. I'm just an EV guy. And so this video is just really to say which one is better. Is this thing called the Murer Lance better? Or is the Rosenbauer Best better? I don't know. The Murer Lance from that video that Randy posted looks like it requires a minimum of 2 firefighters, maybe even 3. He's showing 3 firefighters standing close to the vehicle. With the Rosenbauer, you're not standing close to the vehicle. There's this pole that you attach to it. That pole has a special name. I don't know what that pole is. I don't know what it's called. As I said, I'm not a firefighter. You can attach this pole and then push it underneath the car, and the triggering device that the Rosenbauer uses is 26 feet away from the car. So I think the Rosenbauer is safer because you only need 1 operator or 2 operators at the most. One of them lifting the car up with one of those jaws of life devices that they use, and then another firefighter pushing it underneath the vehicle and then firing it. And then that firefighter is 26 feet away and he's operating it remotely. Okay. And in 8 to 16 minutes, the fire's out. You collect all your stuff. You clean up the scene. The tow truck guy comes, brings or the flatbed guy comes and takes all the debris away. And that's it. The whole scene is done in an hour, from arrival time to departure time. But it's more expensive, definitely. The Rosenbauer is definitely more expensive. It's $38,000 or whatever it costs. On this video here, I post this video. There's another video. I'll have this link in my description below, and also a link to this article. On this video, they explained that Hyundai donated $75,000 to the Montgomery, Alabama Fire Rescue to purchase 2 of these units, so then their firehouses can have them to put out any fires in the area. But the Murer Lance is only $9,500. So that's the question. Which one is better? The one that's cheaper or the one that's more expensive? I'm not sure. I guess the individual firehouses need to decide which one is better. They need to try out both of them. I guess if it's a firehouse that has money and gets a lot of donations, they can go with the Rosenbauer. To me, it looks like the Rosenbauer is safer. But the Murer is only $9,500. So you can probably buy 3 of them or maybe even 4 of them instead of 1 Rosenbauer Best. What do you think?
Pressure. They jam the piercing nozzle through the bottom and flood it with water.
You can see it's a lot of pressure, about 600 psi that comes out of that piercing nozzle.
Michael Todd says it uses much less water than a typical car fire.
As fast as 15 minutes and 500 gallons of water, the fire's out.
Steve Nielsen tells us after
Individual cells are packed into modules, which are then packaged into electric vehicle battery packs. When one individual cell is mechanically or packs. When one individual cell is mechanically or thermally damaged, it begins an irreversible process of heating up. Once an individual cell reaches 300 degrees, the surrounding cells are then thermally damaged, beginning a thermal runaway event within the modules and eventually the pack. A thermal runaway event can last for hours and reignite days after being extinguished, dependent upon pack size and state of charge at the time of the fire event. Let's look at the fire triangle. The individual cells act as cells act as fuel for the fire. They cannot be removed during the fire event. Next, oxygen. Oxygen is one of the chemical byproducts of a lithium-ion battery fire, making it, in essence, a self-feeding fire. Finally, heat. Traditionally, response teams would remove heat from a battery fire by externally cooling it using excessive amounts of water. Safety data sheets provided by car manufacturers suggest a minimum of 8,000 gallons of water over the course of several hours, which is very resource and time intensive. The Rosenbauer BEST is the fastest, safest, and most efficient tool to deal with electric vehicle battery fires. The system cools by penetrating the battery pack and then lowering the temperature of the cells from inside. Flowing at just 8 gallons a minute at 100 psi, battery temperature decreases to a level at which thermal runaway events are stopped within 10 to 60 minutes, saving both time and water. With the Rosenbauer BEST, one fire truck can safely extinguish both the Class A vehicle fire as well as the battery pack fire simultaneously, while keeping the operator at a safe distance of 26 feet.
This is considered bursting into flames. Electric vehicles do not do this. They take 20 to 30 minutes to ignite. This is considered bursting into flames. Electric vehicles do not do this. They take 20 to 30 minutes to ignite into flames. You have time to get out.